We just got some new spy photos of the Baby Bronco out testing off-road. I'm going to show you those and tell you a little more what I think is going to come with this Baby Bronco starting right now. Hey, it's Tim Estradell, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and my passion is trucks and SUVs. If that's your passion too, hit subscribe below and click that bell to be notified of new videos I put out, like this one. So I got my spy photographer who sent me these photos. He spies the new Baby Bronco. They call it the Adventure or the Scout. They have a couple different words for it out there testing in the wild. I'm making a joke about this a little bit because the photos are really kind of boring. But I thought I'd put it out there that you guys would want to know about this. The Baby Bronco is going to be a off-road variant of a version of a Ford Escape. So basically, you think about Ford Escape being in the city, and Baby Bronco is going to be the ones that's going off the dirt. Like the dirt road, not like the dirt path. But anyways, let me show you the photos. All right, let's get into this. So this is the photos I have of the Baby Bronco out testing. I do think it's hilarious this guy's pointing at the camera. Look at that guy's over there taking photos of us. Oh my gosh. So here we go. We have some dirt on the tires. Always a good thing. We have a really boxy shape. Really interesting. There's like the grill looks completely, this is totally camouflaged. Automakers do this to kind of build up some desire for new products, kind of show people what they're kind of working on, keep interest out in the marketplace. That's kind of why they do spy photos. And you can see kind of what they're working on. You can kind of make some guesses in the shape. There are no details out. There's nothing official. There's some spy photos. Again, kind of rounded front end looking lights and square bumpers and just square. If this thing is like anything, it's like a Ford Flex, like a smaller Ford Flex, I think. It's just kind of weird. So as we go, one thing we can notice is that these A pillar here, that's what they call this here, is really kind of sloped. And then the B pillars here. And this C pillars back here, it's kind of a weird back end. Is kind of what we're saying. It's kind of a weird, I don't know, just kind of a weird shape here. And as we come around the back, we can also see this extra camouflage here. And this camouflage is done the way so the camera can't quite pick out what the shapes are. Is what the design is, idea behind this. But this is a weird purple-like shape, like a top spoiler-looking thing. I don't know what the heck's going on there. That's kind of weird. As we go around the back, we can see square bumpers. I hope these are not final production because that's a weird shape for a bumper. As we come back here, we can see we have some cut out for the tail lights, not showing a whole lot. We have the hatch, so you have a single hatch. I don't see a spot to do this glass separately. It's always nice to me when I have a glass separately from the main hatch. And as we come around the final photo, which is this one, don't see a whole lot. These spy photos don't have a whole lot to show, just besides this kind of boxy shape and kind of what maybe they expect here with this Baby Bronco, just a kind of a small boxy off-road variant of what the bigger Bronco is going to be. But it does kind of lead you to think that maybe the bigger Bronco is just going to be a bigger version of this, which, let me know below. Do you think that's a sexy look or not? Sound off. Looking forward to your comments. All right, how about that? There you go. There's the photos of the new Baby Bronco out there, or the Adventure, or whatever we're going to call this thing. We can probably make a few assumptions at this point with Ford's strategy and things. It's going to have a 2.3-liter EcoBoost engine. I would theorize everything else in that size has got 2.3-liter EcoBoost. So I have a 10-speed transmission. It'll probably have that train management mode that the Raptor has, where you can turn the dial and it has like cruise control. It's just like the crawl control version of the Toyota Tacoma that the Toyota uses in Tacoma and the Land Cruiser and some of the Lexus products. So basically, you just turn the dial, you set the speed, and it controls the braking and the gas to keep you driving that speed. It's an off-road version of cruise control. It's probably going to have some train management. You can be able to press the button, go on sand or go on dirt or whatever you're going to do. It's going to be front-wheel drive. Like I said, I don't think there's going to be anything different there. Probably all-wheel drive. I don't think you even lock the axles in the back. Then maybe simulate that, and then you'll be able to have some more off-road capability. To me, this can be more like a Jeep Cherokee kind of competitor. You know, it's not really a Jeep Wrangler, but it's not really a mall crawler kind of deal. It's going to be a little more off-road oriented, a little bit cooler looking. Maybe it looks a little more like the Defender kind of idea. And it's just going to be a smaller price point for those who don't need the big capability of the upcoming Bronco or like a Jeep Wrangler would, but they want still some off-road capability. that's kind of what we're looking at. So I'm going to say we're going to have more Spy photos, hopefully with more to show coming up soon. I would say the interior is going to be a carbon copy of the Ford Escape or the Ford Bronco. It's not going to be much different. You probably look at the new Ford Explorer and get a lot of the new interior photos and idea what the interior is going to look like. So I don't see a lot of changes. I think they're just going to put some pieces together from different platforms, change the shape, add some off-road capability, and voila! There's your new Baby Bronco. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So I would say probably in November this year, you can see something maybe the auto show there in LA, or we're going to have to wait until February Chicago Auto Show because Detroit has moved to summer of 2020. So it's going to be sometime this fall. We're probably going to see the full unveiling of the Baby Bronco. But you never know. They could do like the Corvette did and do an off-site thing with both Broncos, do a whole like off-road course kind of setup, and that'd be really sweet. We'll see if that happens. If it does, I will do my best to be there. And you can follow along here, so make sure you subscribe and the bell and pickuptrucktalk.com. Pick Up Truck Talk, 3 words. It's easy. Social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, we're there. Trust me, I've done it. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.